Going on, everybody? It's me, Rivalgaz. Thought we might just do some impressions of the Tattoo Tarot and get Intuition deck, uh, because it's pretty quiet on stream right now, and no one's come through for any readings yet, which is totally fine. In fact, I love it. It's just nice to be able to chill in the morning. So, hang on, just gotta get it right. That's a Sindri. Now, this deck is really cool. All right, so where did we find this deck? What's the history? What's the lore of the deck? I was in the mall, and the day before we were talking on stream just casually about how it would be cool to do some tarot readings or something like that. Like, it just came up in chat, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that stuff once upon a time. Anyway, then the next day we were at the mall, and bam, here comes this deck, literally out of nowhere. Right? There were two of these. One of them sold out straight away, and then this one I got. I got this deck from the same place that I got my very first deck, like over a decade ago. Now, it was really neat, and it just totally matches the aesthetic, the vibe of a lot of our happy campers viewers on Twitch. I really love the box, beautiful box. Text by Diana McMahon Collis. This says Lawrence King on the back, the Onion Publishing Group. Manufactured in the Orient. And it says here on the back, I know you guys can't read that, so allow me to read it for you. Is your future indelibly? So, did I just say inedibly and then proceed to not speak English? Is your future indelibly etched? Well, straight up, you can tell it's pretty challenging for a Gumby person like myself. Is fate being tattooed onto your skin as you read this? Oh my gosh! Find answers with this fully functional. Oh, that's nice. Tarot deck, reimagined by contemporary illustrator and tattoo artist Mega Munden or Munden. 78 card deck and booklet are all you need to interpret the cards and conduct your own readings. The future is in your hands. Love it. I love it. So my viewers love it too, and what we've found ourselves doing is we use the hammer from the God of War Collector's Edition to do a Sindri, and we also like draw upon some of the dice too, and we do like die rolls in combination. It's really fun, and let's just talk about some little bits and pieces about the cards outside of how they look. Right? How do they feel? Good, nice and strong, not too stiff. Like, the card doesn't present itself in a way where you don't want to shuffle it and you don't want to play with it. You know when things are a little too nice, too good, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to scuff these, I don't want to wreck these. I've got cards like that, right? Looking at some over there, gold foil cards. Just don't want to muck them up. Now, we're listening to Soundtrack by Twitch, by the way. We're doing this live on stream. So look, yeah, how do they feel? How do they play with? Really, really nice. When you push them all together, it's good. Good feel. Mine is starting to get worn. I've done hundreds of shuffles, not hundreds of readings, but I've done a lot of readings with these cards, and they're all still in really good nick. So quite high quality. Quite high quality in my opinion. But let's just take like this Four of Wands. There's details in every card, like allegorically, and interpreting the symbology or whatever you see. Your eyes can do a lot with the imagination. You know what I mean? With this, basically, it's easy to be creative, and for many of my audiences, these cards are easy to relate to. We drew the moon yesterday, right? reading them in reverse and stuff is also not too bad. So they feel good, look good, very good in terms of the senses. What about in terms of being able to use these cards for accuracy? Just isn't right, but being relatable and open to interpretation. How do we feel about that? I think these cards like really excel in that regard. Yeah, really excel in that regard. And I have found myself, when I use these cards, having had an interpretation, and then as time goes by, I've been able to mature that interpretation, right? Which is a little bit tricky, because when you do a reading live, it's like, that's it, there you go on, and sometime you go, oh wow, something else came to it. What do we think about the booklet? I like how on the binding there's like some thread, but Ethel chewed this one, so there was something about the booklet that a puppy liked. I don't mind it myself. What I love about this is it's just so useful and actually usable. I like how it gives you 3 spreads that you can use, and I always do third eye insight. I really love that. I've got no room on my desk here at the moment, so I don't do it authentically, so to speak. I do it in a twitchy way, a way that a janky content creator like me can get going. I also really enjoy and appreciate how they outline the suits and then the numbers as well, and the courts. Then they go through and they talk cups, this, that, and the other by card. Really good, really handy. As well as the major arcana, really good. What my favorite thing about this deck and using it and all this kind of stuff too is basically like, I don't feel like you're locked in. I feel like there's more creative freedom, and it's just very accessible and contemporary. That's what I really like about this deck. So if it was like a game review, because we do game reviews on the Rivalgaz stream, I would say, like, did this deck leave an impression on me? Impressions, positive, negative, I'd say. Definitely positive. Definitely has left an impression on me. Is the deck fun to use? Yes. Would I recommend the deck? Yes. Will I keep the deck? Yes. Definitely awesome. Hey, we got Jay. Look, man, look, we got customers rolling on in. So, guys, I'm going to stop the recording now. Check out this deck. Come to Rivalgaz stream. Twitch.tv/Rivalgaz if you want a reading done live. But until then, I'm going to move on with the show. So.